another episode of That Fucking Show. My name is Rebecca. This is my co-host, Chelsa. And today we have a special guest, Nevin Sanchez, who is a magician.
How's it going?
Nevin. We've never heard that name before. Where are you from?
So I'm half Italian and half Puerto Rican, but the name originates from a street in New York. Really? Yeah, it's so if you take the subway, it's actually Nevin Street with an S at the end. My mother just seemed to have forgotten the S.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So show us.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna jump right into it.
Sure, jump right in.
Okay. Show us the magic.
So I just need you to take a card for me.
Me?
Yeah. Anyone. Sure.
Could she see it?
Yeah. Show everybody. Show the camera.
Okay. You got it.
Oh.
And sign your name on it.
Anywhere?
Nevin, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for about 5 years now. Officially 5 years. I started this probably around 8th grade, and then I stopped my freshman year of high school, but it was my sophomore year when I started really getting back into it and everything.
Sophomore year in college, you said?
No, sophomore year of high school.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me see
Wow,
that.
you've been doing this for a while.
It's okay. I've seen this trick before. Yeah. So actually, I need you to this is what I'm gonna do. I need you to just bite down on it. Just
like.
Yeah, just like that. Yep. Perfect. So I'm just gonna take the next card down, the Ace of Diamonds. Yeah.
No,
That's what it looks like.
I
I just had an image of the dentist's office right now, and they like put that in the back of your mouth. That little.
So I'm gonna use the next card down, the Ace of Diamonds. Right. I'm gonna take that and fold that up. And I want you to see I'm not doing anything funny right now. So.
What?
Oh my god!
Do I take this out?
Yeah.
Holy shit! What the?
Oh
I'm
my god!
literally like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You're shaking.
I'm
You're so nervous. You're shaking.
That's crazy.
Show it again.
That's so cool. Oh my god.
Woo!
Wow.
That is
That's
awesome.
cool. Oh my
I'm keeping
god.
this forever. I'm putting
Yes.
it on my inspiration
Keep it,
board.
yeah.
That was fucking cool.
That's amazing. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Since high school, then.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
What inspired you to do this?
So growing up I wasn't always like the most popular person, and I always wanted something that would make me unique, because everybody has something about them that's kind of cool, or something that they do that makes them unique, and I didn't really have that thing yet. And so I was a little into magic at the time, and I really wanted to expand upon that so I could have my own uniqueness to me, and I also needed something to push my creativity towards. So this is more or less an outlet for me to be creative. So that's kind of why and how I got into it.
I would love to learn that trick so I could just freak people out at the bar if I go out.
So do you do parties and stuff? Like, do you get hired and stuff for things like that?
Well, I think it's important to note that I'm not a kids magician. I don't perform at kids' birthday parties. I will do family shows where kids are sitting with their parents and whatnot. But I mostly do shows for older crowds, so corporate events or anything really that requires me to perform for an older crowd. So I actually have a show lined up at Springfield College right now. Yeah.
Wow.
So well, it's in the works, but I have a show lined up for that where I actually have a partner. We do hypnosis together, and yes, so
Oh my god.
You're gonna do hypnosis on us?
yeah, so we have a hypnosis show lined up at Springfield College for the students there, and then I've done a few shows at Western Connecticut State University.
Mm-hmm.
So hypnosis, let me ask you something about that. I wonder about this a lot, about past lives. So when you do hypnosis, do you ever go back into someone's past life? Could you do that, or is this something different?
This is something different. So what hypnosis is traveling into the subconscious mind, and it's not so much of like you can't go back into a past life. It's just you're just so relaxed, you don't care what's going on. So I could tell you to do something and you'll do it because you're just in such a relaxed state that you really just don't care. However, hypnosis is good for like remembering things or, you know, kicking a bad habit. It does have like a variety of things you can do with it. So
like if people have been through like trauma, God forbid, they have like an anxiety or fear, they don't know where it comes from. And then like I've read stories where something happened in their childhood, they went to a hypnotist and then, you know, came to understanding of what it was. And
well, yeah, hypnotherapy is a big thing for a lot of people.
We were talking about a book. Remember about that? Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a lot of people go to view hypnosis in different ways. Most people don't believe it's real, except for the ones who've experienced it or the ones who do it, which is interesting.
Sure, if I don't know how I feel about that. I'm like,
But I can assure you, it's as real as sleep. So.
Oh, okay. So then I guess it's real.
But remember we were talking about that book? Oh God, I forgot the name of it. With that that doctor who hypnotized people and they had like traumatic experiences and then they came to an understanding. Remember we were talking about that on the phone the other day?
Maybe. I think so, but I don't remember the title.
I don't remember the title either.
All right. Maybe you could hypnotize her to remembering.
We talk about a lot of things, so
yeah, we do. Lots of
forget.
But, yeah.
Wow,
so do your family like do magic?
Oh,
are you the first generation?
I suppose you'd say I'm first generation. Actually, there's not another person in my town who does magic. I only know a handful of people, like personally, that I've met who actually do magic. So a lot of my friends, when they find out I do magic, they're like, "Whoa, that's so cool! I've never like seen a magician before." I'm like, "I knew you wanted to see a magician one day, so here I am." So
cool. Me neither. I never met a magician.
So
I met you.
Yes. So I'm self-taught. So everything I do, like I've spent hours practicing and refining my skills. So I actually did just meet up with this magician. His name is Brian Miller. He's very successful, and he's been really showing me the ropes of, you know, the business side of it. And we go back and forth with, you know, mechanics and whatnot too, which is really cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Do you do other tricks too?
Yeah, I have one more if you guys would like to see it. So.
We'd love to.
I don't single myself out to just magic. I also do mentalism and hypnosis, as I previously said. But what mentalism is not so much of I can read your mind, but through a series of educated questions and guesses, I can figure out what it is you're thinking. So for this, I'm gonna have you pick an animal. I'm gonna have you write it down on this piece of paper. So, write your animal is, and then just write down, and either one of you can do it, but just write down an animal on that line right there. Okay. Okay, I won't look.
Can I look?
Yeah, you can see it too, and you could show the camera if you want.
Okay. I don't know if they can read that. Good. All right. Do we fold it?
Just fold it in half. The hardest part is taking it back. So this is a thick piece of paper, right? You can't see into that at all. You can't, not even if you held it up to the light, you can't see anything. So what I do is I'm going to hold it in my fist just like this, so I can't actually see anything, right? As you can see, I can't see through the paper or my fist. I don't have x-ray vision. I wish I did. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, here, hold on to this. So I want you just to think of your animal, right?
Okay.
So I'm getting the feeling that this isn't a like a house pet. You wouldn't have this in the house, no?
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He knows. He was reading my mind.
Sorry.
But it can't. It's like a relative of a house pet, though, right? Like it has this, like, if you were to categorize it.
Oh, wait, let's not give away with our looks.
You don't have to. No. It's just I'm just asking basic questions. So I'm kind of getting a feeling as per what it is, because I feel like you'd find this in the zoo, yeah.
Yes.
And I have a feeling like you've seen this before.
Yes.
And I think you're looking at it right now, or unconsciously you're probably looking at it.
Oh my God, yes.
Because right now on my ring, there's a lion.
Oh my God, yes.
Right?
Crazy.
And on my necklace, there's a lion.
Yes.
Wow.
And that's what you picked was a lion.
That's what I picked.
So.
I love
amazing.
lines. Oh my God.
So.
Wow, that was good.
Good.
I was like, wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is
Thank
so
you.
Cool.
You have to leave us your cards. I hope you have cards.
Yeah, I have. I think I have a few on me. So.
Keeping these.
Wow.
But yeah, you could
They're
keep all
going in
this.
the album, the photo album.
And none of this is. But it's funny because you could do magic with basically anything. So I was in one of Brian Miller's vlogs recently. It was 3 days, 2 magicians in 1 car.
I watched one.
Yes, it was the one you watched, and we stayed in the Best Western, and these are actually the materials that I took from the hotel that that they just give you. So you can really like do magic with anything you see, which I think is really cool.
Wow. I'm impressed.
I wonder if he would come on set one day.
Potentially.
Far in the future.
Potentially, I don't. He's a very busy guy, so.
I would imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what I do.
That's awesome. So when are you doing the hypnosis?
The hypnosis show is coming up this coming semester. We're still working out dates and whatnot, but it's going to be rather soon.
Okay.
And I'm also working on having other shows upcoming. I know this tutoring place is looking at hiring me to do a family show for their graduating kids, or students rather. I don't want to call them kids. Students. So that would be that's another adventure I'm going into.
That's wonderful. So you'll have to let us know
when the show is.
When the show is.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'm gonna have more at WestCon too. So,
We'll definitely be there.
Absolutely. So that's probably a lot easier to get to too. Yeah.
WestCon.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'll let you guys know when the show's on.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was great.
This was great. Wow, I'm really impressed with the lion. I really am.
Well, we're tuning out, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share. I'm gonna put in all the links for your social media too, so you guys can follow Nevin on Instagram. He's really fucking cool. I'm gonna say it. Well, that's the fucking show. Bye.
Bye.